what seems like a good idea if we take contact front, back, left, right, doesn't matter. What should the default be? That we can all execute as a team until the team leader gets a moment to kind of get his wits about him, start making decisions, and push us through. What should that be? Do you think? Because we're going to test it live fire.
Vigorous fire.
I have a scheme that I like to follow.
Yeah, what you got?
So first is you return fire in that direction, doesn't matter what it is, randomly, a little bit. Then find cover. Then try to pinpoint where the target is coming from, if possible.
So the old
But
shoot, move, communicate.
kinda. But in the shooting area, yeah.
Right. So you would shoot. So like from your position of where you came under fire, you would face your best bet of where the threat is, assuming you don't have a friendly in your field of fire. You would, engage that threat with at least a couple of rounds of
Right.
your weapon. Then you would move to a position of cover.
Correct.
The upside and downside to that, upside obviously getting rounds back at them, sweet. Downside, is that what we want? Because what that'll mean is that typically the first thing we do is aggress closer to our target, because most of us are going to be shooting, and then we're going to probably pick a position of cover that's within our field of view and move to that. So is that something we want, or do we want it to be something where it's like you shoot and then get away from them instead, move away or parallel or something like that? We can just pick one and test it too, by the way. I'm about to set us up with a little test scenario here. Thoughts?
The only thing I've heard is that you want to assault through ambushes, but I have no clue.
This isn't so much an ambush as it is just like contact. So think like meeting engagement. You're walking through the jungle, a 2 or 3 man patrol jumps up, happens upon you. What are some good things that we can do? I definitely think, shooting at them is a good start. Should we here's kind of what I'm thinking, like the scale of what I'm thinking. If we make contact, should we then just splash out into a gun line facing that general direction? Just because that would kind of sort of mesh the two ideas that Aiko's got, where it's like, oh, contact left, okay, we all just gun line left. Everybody, if you're in a good spot, you just go to a knee or go prone. You start flinging rounds at them. If you're not in a good position, you get online with those of you who are, and you just get as many guns shooting back at the threat as you can until the TL makes a movement call. That's kind of what I was thinking, like, we could start with. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a decent starting point?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's try it out and see what happens.
Yeah, hop in game. I've already got a test range set up. We'll get going and we'll get the paintballs flying. My intent is to use simunitions on the bad guys so that they can't kill us, just so we can not worry about getting schwacked and focus on, like, oh, that shot hit me, I'm in a bad spot kind of stuff. So yeah, get in here, and as soon as everyone's in, I'll teleport us. If you wanted to get a head start, go use the rally point. I dragged the rally point over here. And yeah, let's get in.
Insufficient. Did they forget about me? Yes. Yes, they did. Where the fuck would the rally point be? Fucking cats. Did I hear?
He was doing that last mission, I think, singing and all that.
Oh, is something glitched? Because I don't hear him.
No, I was
No,
commenting.
last mission.
Metaphorical.
Oh,
Metaphorical.
Can
Metaphorical.
hear him in our souls. Got it.
Whoa.
Alrighty, who else are we missing? Oh, fudge, people are trickling in. Alright, well, in the meantime, we can get started and have those guys catch up. So, yeah, just grab a gun, some bullets, make it loud, and we'll give this a shot. Has everyone got some weapons and ammo? I figure what we'll do is we'll just have kind of a usual setup, so we'll put a machine gun on point. That way, most likely to take contact is our machine gun. He can just start laying into them. And then we will basically just fan out on either side of whoever's closest to the contact. If there's cover, sweet. But what's most important is kind of getting that line formation, and we'll try that. We'll just put them down rather than fuck with them.
Are you guys able to open this arsenal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace interact.
Yeah, just ace
the one at the
interact.
bottom.
Yeah. And then go look at it. Interactions. It's not like the other ones, right? Oh, arsenal. I see.
Yeah. I used a different method just to slap it on these real fast through Zeus. So it just
Copy
looks
that.
a little different.
Sorry about that.
All good, brother. Arma's a complicated and inconsistent little son of a gun.
Just wait till we switch to Star Wars mods, guys. I'm kidding.
Go,
Oh my
please.
God.
I'm so down. Can we do Warhammer 40k mods?
Yes.
No. Yes.
We had a
I
whole
haven't
campaign
checked
on
on
that.
those in a while. Are they still suck, or do some of those decent now?
No
I don't
idea.
know.
Sauce laughed. I'm guessing he knows.
Do I need to get a specific
I
gun
remember
if we're
that
doing
campaign.
simunition, or?
No,
I mean,
don't worry about it.
it was a
What
cool
I'll just,
campaign.
I joke,
just-
but it's basically I'm going to make the players
mods just
invincible.
didn't react well to
That
it.
way,
Oh, gotcha.
That way,
Yeah.
if we get hit, we're not out of the fight. It'll just be like, oh, that was a bullet hitting me. I might be in a bad spot.
Awful
But I
better
can
call
still-
their hits.
I also just don't understand, or I don't know any of the lore there.
It's all good.
So it's like,
It's a long, dangerous road, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
I'm not interested.
Yeah,
Just
watch
like
it,
the
like
mechanics and
videos.
stuff.
Yeah. All right, everyone got some weapons and ammo? Does anyone need more
Yep.
time? We're burning daylight. Jeb,
Let's go.
you good?
Oh, yep. Let's do it.
All right, let me hit the start button. Alrighty, Sauce, can you give me a bullet check? Make sure the... Yep, it works. All right, we're good. So let's have machine gun on point. We're going to orient to the northwest. Take us down the valley, sir. Column formation.
Copy, call him.
Yep. Yeah, you can pick up the pace a little bit. We're good.
Hey, that guy, I'm just sprint fast here.
Well, okay.
Don't want the medic on the last line.
Oh yeah. Bad guys are.
Oh, fuck off, Windows.
That was lava, I think.
Nice. So.
Yep. Keep getting up on that gun line. Advance to, never seen the threat area. Hey, whoever's advancing, you need to turn around and get back. You're in the way.
Are we not pushing him, or are we staying?
Nope, you're just getting online.
That contact Never mind.
Would you like me to stand up and get a position higher on the hill to the left?
No, let's just hold
Oh, those are trees. God damn it, they're just moving and then peeking out.
Let's just hold what we got. I'm kind of curious to see what happens.
Oh, I
we
was
always
not
try to maneuver.
in the hill to the left of the
Let's let them make the mistakes, you know?
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
top of the hill.
220 top of the hill.
Or we might be caught in
Don't
an
shoot,
ambush.
shoot through the formation.
There's an
Earn the
yeah.
shot.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
Yeah. And Jeb, I can tell you there's actually nothing on top of the hill.
Thought I
Yeah.
saw a head, thank you.
The only contact is around 300-ish westward.
I killed one, 320.
Copy that.
Alright, pause X, pause X. I think we get the idea. In that case, we basically just ran out there, made a gun line, and then just sat still. And how many us here can honestly say they got tagged? I got tagged, but anybody
got
else
Got
get
tagged.
tagged
tagged?
once.
Nope.
Not sure.
I didn't get tagged, but that's probably because I was moving around.
Here, shoot me.
Possibly, yeah.
I want to see
Hey,
if
that guy, can you hear me?
I make a noise or something.
Yeah, you're just a
Okay.
bit on the quiet side.
Alright.
Okay, thanks,
I love your face.
You can feel it when you get shot. Right?
Right.
Is it the
right.
dumb looking one?
Yeah.
Alright. Rally
It's
round, my
just,
friends.
Night Fox is asking where we're at, so
Oh,
I think him and Frozen and Will are
let me grab those
potentially waiting.
guys.
Yeah, Contra looks like he's running on cigarettes and energy drinks.
I mean,
Oh yeah. He
The
is.
way God intended.
I worked
found
with a
Night
guy who
Fox.
thought he was having a heart
I don't
attack.
see
It was
anybody
just
else.
his normal bout
It
of
looks like
monster and
Frozen and Will are
Pop-Tarts.
just in the waiting screen. I don't know what they're doing.
Should I cut back on Monster and Pop Tarts?
No, never. Don't do that.
Hi, Night Fox.
The sugar gives
Only
you
if
the
the
power
heart
to
goes
kill.
out.
That's why I brought a machine gun.
yesterday. Everyone went really quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
We all had
Because
a
Night
monster
Fox came,
and
we're waiting
Pop-Tart
for him
and
to
juice
talk.
tart.
We hear you now, Citadel.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Weird. Whatever. So once we kind of got online, was it easy or hard to find some work to do?
It was easy.
It
Yeah.
was hard for me just because of the position, but I was able to suppress. So I guess that's another kind of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was peeking through Zeus, and it looked like they started out being able to like shoot back a little bit, and then they just lost that over time to the point that they were all just crawling around on their bellies, just like, okay, we're helpless, we can't do anything. And I think that's kind of the point at which we'd want to start maneuvering. We've gained fire superiority. We've noticed the enemy has stopped shooting back effectively. Now is the time for us to let our, to either go quiet, let the guns go quiet, see if they start shooting again, or keep up that fire, send a flanking element, kind of what Jeb was talking about earlier, out to investigate, like, hey, what are we dealing with? Is it a big team, a small team? Are they all already dead? Because we just killed basically about half of them in the first couple seconds of contact, and then the rest was all just suppression. We were picking them off one at a time as they appeared, but that was basically it. So it seems like the basics of just get on a frickin' gun line, stay together, and shoot them worked pretty good. Does anyone have any thoughts that might challenge that? Because we'll run this again and see if anything changes.
Yes.
Yeah, what you got?
If it's in a forested area, like they are able to see us and shoot at us, but we don't know where they are, standing in a gun line just gives them more targets to shoot us because we can't effectively shoot them back, right?
I have a secondary comment
Do we have
on
a
what AK was saying.
solution for that? That's a question, actually.
So basically, when you're in a forest, the AI generally can only see you about as well as you can see them. The difference, though, and this is what leads to a lot of illusions about how the AI works, they tend to shoot where you were last. And so if you were last seen behind a bush, they're going to just shoot that bush for a while. And we tend to go behind a bush and then hide there, and then they just shoot the bush, and it's like, oh, they can see me through the trees, and they really can't. They're shooting at your position, not you. And then the other complication is that if you keep moving, well, then they know where you are again, and the cycle starts all over again. So in a heavily wooded area, the same principle is still going to apply. If we can just throw a lot of lead at them, it won't matter if they... go away, Texas. It won't matter if people are shooting at us because we'll be able to just win that, lost my train of thought.
The gunfight?
Yeah, we'll gain fire superiority and we'll be able to, right, at that point it's just mopping them up,
So the other kink in the gunline plan is this, right?
Yeah.
Your campaign right now calls for small group unit tactics,
Sure.
right? So 3-man teams essentially operating on their own. A gunline with a 3-man team, not nearly as effective as the 7, 8 of us we have here, 6, whatever.
Probably
So,
not.
Fire superiority, if it can be gained, is a good idea, but sometimes you just gotta pop smoke and run.
Yeah, and that kind of gets to what I was going to talk about next. In the next scenario, my plan was to throw a much larger group at us, way too big for us to handle. Because it's like, cool, we can sit in a gun line against a peer or smaller sized group, but what if we bite off more than we can chew? So in this case, it was about even. In, say, a 3 or 4 man team, what if you hit a group that's 5 or 6? Or, conversely, the counter thing I was going to say is, if it's a 3-man group on a 3-man group, I feel like the principle still applies.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's try like a react to contact against a much more sizable force, and try the same tactic again, and see if we can identify. And we won't pull out. We'll just fight and just see if we can identify, like, oh, we're getting our asses kicked here. They're just pelting us. And after a couple seconds of that, we'll be like, okay, that's what it feels like to be on the losing side of a gunfight. So let's try that. Anybody else jump in?
Nah, Will and
Will and
Frozen are
Frozen.
still out in the. I
Let
don't
me
think they've logged.
let me just
No,
tell
they're-
them what we're up to really quick. I'll be right
I
back.
told them already. They're busy with fixing mic problems with Echo.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll leave them to it. Here, let me set us up another big group. This one's gonna come. This one will be kind of a little closer than last time, so bear with me.
I do have a thought. If we're getting contact and we can't establish that fire superiority, I think it would be good for us to practice peeling off of each other to either retreat out of the area or figure out how to, get ourselves in a better defensible position from where we're at.
I agree, and I think the tactic that I was gonna, after this iteration of us getting our asses kicked, the tactic I was gonna discuss was exactly that: the peel, which is basically your gun line, but then it starts moving in a direction, forward, back. Whether that you turn back into a column, like for a retreat, and then you're just doing like a column in retreat where the front guy runs to the back of the column, then the front guy, then the front guy, then the front guy kind of thing. So yeah. So here, let me get us going on this next rep, and we'll just see what it's like to get a force that's a little too big for us to deal with, and then we'll go from there. So, 1 second. Okay, bear with me. I'm just setting it all up.
A beautiful day out here on Altus.
Stratus.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Last.
Same thing, basically.
All part of Greece.
Alrighty. And then I will kick us off here. Global, are they moving? Yeah, they're moving. Okay, so basically then the next leg of our journey is going to take to the northwest again. We're going to head down into the tank range, and we'll meet enemy contact along the way. Just like before, when we make contact, let's form that gun line, throw a lot of lead at them, and just kind of see what happens if we sit still for a minute. Alrighty, let's do this again. So let's get our machine gun out on point. Let's also have a machine gun as our anchor man, and everybody else column up behind him. And as soon as you're ready, Jeb, go ahead and start moving, and we'll follow.
Yep.
Alrighty.
All in front of me. Copy, copy.
There they are.
Where?
Straight ahead.
Oh, I
You know,
see.
that massive piece.
Yep. Line up, contact ahead.
Contact front. Come up front. Well, I wasn't expecting that. I think we won the firefight. At one point, I was just kind of standing there with my gun down, just standing on the ridge, just like, huh. And like the bullets weren't coming anywhere near me. So I think we actually won that.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Well, I think then maybe that's an excellent argument for us to carry more machine guns. But
I think I might have been tagged once.
I got-
I
Same.
took
I
one
got
I didn't
hit.
get any that time.
Okay, so let's assume each one of those hits was a casualty, and we were reduced down to about half strength. That probably would have been a little too much for us to chew, right? Because then at that point, even if everyone grabs a buddy, we're running, not shooting. And that kind of brings up another question, and I think in next iteration we'll throw injuries back on. When should we cut and run? Any thoughts on that?
I think
Anytime we encounter a belt fight.
Immediately.
unless there's no one alive near you, or until the team leader says so. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, should we start thinking like the moment we start taking like 1 or 2 casualties? Okay, that's it. We're out of here, because a casualty sucks in so many resources. You need people to secure them. You need someone to treat them. At a minimum, that's 2 rifles out of the fight. So it's like, should that be the point that we're out of here?
I think it depends. If you can disengage, then that's useful.
Yeah.
If you can just win it outright, and it's a small group of enemy, then I think you win it and then treat.
Okay. Yeah,
I think there's like
that-
a force comparison that needs to happen, and also like how strong our force is in a stack. How many of us here? 8. In
yeah.
a stack of 8, losing one person and somebody doing medical is not too terrible for efficacy in this fight, especially
Team
because
of
we have the
4.
high ground.
Yeah.
But a team of 3 or a team of 4, that's deadly the minute a first casualty occurs.
So maybe
So-
instead we should do like a percentage of the group. It's casualties, so maybe like 30-40% of the group is out of the fight. Then that's when we go, hey, let's get the fuck out of here.
now do we
1/3
want
is a good number.
Well, is it a third of the guys down, or is it a third of the people carrying or treating that casualty?
Yeah, because if
We
it's
count a medic as down until they're done with their job,
or
probably,
you
right?
just think of it in terms of like casualties, but you have a lower threshold. So like, once 1/6 of the group becomes a casualty, you're done, or 1/4 or whatever.
Let's stick with a quarter, because
Yeah,
in,
it's
a,
not a
in a
little
group
bit.
this size, if you have a quarter down, that means you got 2 people who are down, 1 person treating them. You're actually down by 3.
Right.
If
Right. So
you've got 4 people, you're down by 50% because you've got your casualty and then your medic.
Right. So I think at that point, 1/4 of the team. So the moment you hit that 1/4 threshold, whether that's 1 guy in a team of 3, 1 guy in a team of 4, 2 guys in a team of 5, you're done. You are no longer combat effective. You need to be thinking, we need to get the fuck out of here. You can't be thinking, or at least by default, that's what we should be thinking, absent some other circumstance. If you're participating like in an assault and there's going to be casualties, okay, sure. But the team lead should be thinking, oh, we've got 2 guys down, we're out of here. Grab the casualties, we're running. And once you've broken contact, you can plus up and get everybody on their feet.
Well,
Which
and
then...
to just touch on that real quick, do we mean like 2 guys down as in they are combat ineffective, or 2 guys who are casualties? Drawing a line there between wounded and casualty.
Not certain what the different... Oh, like wounded?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you are unconscious on the ground, that's different than you've taken a hit but can still return fire.
Well, I mean, obviously I shouldn't say obviously. I feel the team lead should be able to make that determination. So if you've got 2 people screaming, I'm hit, the team lead might just go, yeah, fuck it. Before we actually start taking real casualties, we're out of here. But I guess that would be up to the team lead.
Definition of a casualty is that somebody who's unable to continue in the fight.
Yes.
Wounded, I think.
Sure,
Cannot
I
return
consider it
fire.
a loose term. Generally it means someone who can't fight anymore. But you could consider somebody who's badly wounded, even if they have a weapon in their hand. They might still be, for our purposes, we might think of them as a casualty because you wouldn't want them trying to fight. They're limping, their aim's all over the place. So
Yeah, but in that situation, any rounds that they do put downrange are just wasted ammo, more or less.
suppression.
So I get effective suppression still requires effectiveness.
You're right.
correct.
You're right.
But my only point is that we should be thinking in terms of we've got people injured, not just we've got people unconscious. Because, if you've got 2 people who said, I'm hit, that doesn't necessarily mean that there's not a third who's already unconscious.
And that's a really good point. So maybe we should.
Sorry, my screen went to sleep.
Oh, okay. So maybe we should be considering even wounds, just like, I'm hit, as effectively a casualty for the purposes of when to pull back. And if you're the TL and you've got 2 guys out of 6 who are, sprouting, my little, what do you call them when you water the plants?
Blood?
The watering cans. There it is. Watering can. Sorry, I'm too
A
autistic.
leak?
Yeah, thanks. 2 guys who are spouting leaks. You might just be like, time to go. And I guess that would fall primarily on the team leader, but it could also fall on anyone in the group. If you look around and you're seeing, guys going down, guys getting hit, and the team leader isn't making that call, I think we can all as a team be pretty comfy just shouting, hey, we need to run. We're out of here, Just everyone needs to be chiming in. And if you hear that, echo it. And then if the team leader really needs to regain control, he can always, call the halt. But I imagine under most circumstances, the team leader is probably going to trust his people to know, hey, when to call it, bug out, and, trust what they see. Because maybe they peeked up over the ridge and there's 50 guys coming, rather than wasting time having an argument. If he just calls, fucking fall back, okay, yep, we're out of here, Does anyone
Usually
disagree
the
with
team
that?
lead-
Do we think there's too much chaos with that plan? Because we're about
No,
to
that's
test
fine.
it.
Let's test it, see what happens.
Yep. So here's my plan, and I'm going to set up a close contact over by fucking Camp Maxwell, where it's a little more dense. I'll set up a close contact. My plan is we're going to treat this as a force that we don't want to stick around and fight with, even though it'll be about as numerous as us. And the idea is for us to try to withdraw with casualties. So I'm going to turn injuries back on with casualties to see if something basic like a column peel will take care of us. Does anyone not understand what I mean by column peel?
Nope, I'm good.
Anyone want to
So we're
see
not
it?
getting on a line?
You should probably just explain it just for.
Let's just
Yeah,
show it
yeah.
real quick. You don't
So
need that
that's
far,
what we're
yeah.
going to do. So everyone's gun line northwest. I know, right? Pew pew pew. We're all shooting, right? So if I were in a gun line and I were to say peel left, what would happen?
Night
Guys
Fox.
on the left start walking away.
So heretic, if you're
Yeah.
on the far right and I call peel left, what are you going to do?
Start moving back, peeling left.
Right. So he's going to step behind the line, run down the line, and take up a new position on the far left. As he's moving, he's going to shout out whoever's last in line over there. So in this case, it'd be Aiko. And he's going to say, Aiko, last man. And what that means is that's the signal to Aiko. He knows I'm the last guy in the line, so I need to give it a couple of heartbeats, let that guy move, and then I need to do what he's doing. So, here, Heretic, come on back. Let's reset. Let's show in real time how that's going to look. Don't forget to make your last man call.
He knows I'm there.
Yeah, but seriously.
I know.
Yeah. All right. So we're shooting, and I
Pew,
go,
pew, pew, pew.
peel left,
Ba,
peel
ba, ba,
left.
ba, ba,
Take your last man.
ba, 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 ba.
Copy.
Bang, bang, bang,
Ba,
bang,
ba, ba, ba,
bang,
ba, ba, ba.
bang, bang.
Okay.
Ba, 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 ba.
Rap it, rap, rap.
Ba, ba, ba,
Rap
ba,
it,
ba,
rap,
ba.
rap.
Ba, 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 ba.
Last
Ba, ba, ba,
man.
ba, 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 ba.
Right.
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Laser beam.
Ba, 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 ba. Last man.
Right.
you
And
go
then
so
I'm
pew,
gonna
pew, pew.
I'm gonna move and be like, okay, Contra, last man.
Pew, 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 pew.
And the idea is you just give it a couple of seconds while people are moving, and then you
That's
don't
my
have to
night
wait
box.
for the set call. You just move. You just get off the line. You let the next guy know he's the last guy,
Last man.
and you just kind of keep that gun line moving in the direction
Last
the
man.
TL called.
Is this about the spacing that we should take, or is that like depending on the size of the area that we're moving through? Like, if it's through trees, we're taking more cover as we push through the area.
Jeb just asked a great question about spacing. The only answer I can offer is it depends. Use your best judgment, but generally try to keep the gun line about as long as it was before. So That way people aren't running out into the woods and getting lost as you just scatter to the winds.
Heretic was last man first.
Heretic is AFK,
Oh, he moved
so
long
skip
distance,
him.
so I
Who's
gave a
next?
half gap.
I see.
All right, I'm back.
I was
Because
looking
otherwise I
for
can't
Heretic.
cover you guys.
All right, Citadel, last man.
Raj, Heretic, move. Go ahead and pull it. I'm last man. Right?
Yep.
So this is a peel. We're gonna keep it going, but we're gonna keep discussing it. So
Okay, so I got
Contra,
the
last
peel
man.
down. Man.
So
That makes it
this is a
column.
peel in a horizontal fashion. So if I said we're going to conduct a column peel, what does that sound like we might be doing?
The same thing, but in a line.
We going backwards?
Yeah,
Exactly.
the contact is directly in front of the line instead of, or
Last man.
perpendicular to the line, I should say.
Yeah, Jeb nailed it. So we can go ahead and break this one down. Or actually, no.
That's me.
Let's roll the peel, but let's just hold with the next person. Whoever's next, just hold when you get to the end. I'll offset when you're set. Yeah. So whoever's running now is the last one, so no more.
Eiko, you're
No mas.
there.
Yeah, so hold the formation. All right. So a column peel works almost identically. The only difference is we might just have to stagger ourselves so we're not shooting each other in the face as the threat emerges. So let's all look kind of down the line towards the valley. Obviously, if there's a threat, you don't want to be flinging rounds right over your buddy's head. So everyone knows how to point, right? Go ahead and point down the formation. Do you see how your circle roughly is like a pretty fixed size in the middle of your screen? If you can point at your target and that circle doesn't come anywhere close to touching a buddy, you're probably in a pretty good position to take that shot. If that circle comes close to your buddy, hold that position or just shift or do something to make it so that you're not going to shoot the other guy. The reason for this is you're going to need a reaction gap. So I think was that just Jeb that just kind of strafed right? Yeah, if he was just improving his firing position and I had my target right next to him, there's a real good chance I'm going to shoot him in the back. Real world, what you do is you want to hold up a fist, and if your target is on your pinky and your buddy is anywhere covered by your hand, it's too close of an angle, don't make the shot. But if you can clear your entire fist between your target and your buddy, you're probably good to send that round. And I can see people are already starting to stagger. Perfect. That's what we would want to do because it's kind of a staggered formation. Again, this is how we might break contact, not how you'd want to fight a sustained battle. So let's try like this, as if we're taking a contact from the northeast. So bang, 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 bang. Whoever's in front, start peeling.
Feeling.
Poo 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 poo. Pew 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 pew. Pew pew.
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat.
Don't forget your last man calls and use the person's name so there's no confusion.
Die, motherfucker, die. Die, motherfucker, die.
That's
My
what
last
I'm
man
fast.
call.
Last man.
Pew pew
sorry.
pew.
Die, motherfucker, die.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew.
Moving.
Daka, 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 daka.
Contra, last man.
Pew.
Daka, 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 daka,
Right.
daka.
Pew.
Daka, daka,
Pew.
Night
daka.
Fox, last
Pew
man.
pew pew.
Pew.
No 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 no.
Pew.
No no no
Whoa.
no 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 no.
Sauce
Pew.
last
No
man.
no 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 no
Pew.
no no no.
Yeah, your sauce.
Batman.
Pew.
I called the wrong name.
No 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 no.
Moving.
No 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 no.
The speed with which we peel can be modified by how much time we all allow between your last man call and when you start moving. If you have to move fast, leave a short time. If you don't have to move fast, you leave a long time. Either way, it's all depends. I'm not going to try to make you guys follow a specific
Heretic
rule.
last.
Pew pew pew. Raj.
I mean, it feels like we're kind of falling into an Australian peel by setting up these two lines with the staggered column.
It kind of is, and I'm noticing with the staggered column as well, it makes a nice little hallway for the retreating guys to move through. Since you're probably not going to be shooting into your buddies anyway, it's kind of a nice little safe corridor for you to head back through. So,
Yeah.
all right. Any questions on how to do peels? Because I think that's a very common way to move while under contact. Because we're about to try it.
Seems like communication is going to be critical for the maneuver.
Right, which is why when you're, excuse me, which is why when we're making our last man calls, especially when things are hectic and you can't see everybody, that you look to see who it is, you call out their name to get their attention, and you tell them last man. You know, we can't just be shouting it over our shoulder, because it's really hard in Arma to tell who that's directed at, you know? Especially if you don't know how deep the formation is, and you're like, wait, is there a guy in front of me? Is that for me? You know?
I'm trying to remember the hand signal hotkey.
Oh, try T for Tom.
I have a question.
Mine's Yankee.
Negative.
Try Yankee then. I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Yep. Thank you.
So
Okay.
how do you call this kind of a peel versus, any other type of peel? Do we say peel direction or
Yeah,
peel?
generally. So it might be
Okay.
like peel back, you know, and then
Copy.
and we'll naturally fall into it because it could be we might be in a gun line when we do it, right? And it might be chaotic, and then we might have both corners of the gun line peeling back, which is fine. This is an emergency maneuver, and those two guys, you know, are now having to on the fly recognize, oh, okay, well, we're going to start a little column. So one guy posts, the next guy takes a few more steps, posts, you know, and starts shouting for everyone else to start moving. And then the gun line kind of collapses into a column and stuff like that. So it'll just sort of happen as long as we're staying in some kind of column formation, whether it's towards the enemy or gun lined up, it'll just kind of naturally form.
Copy.
Yeah, I don't want to get too into details of like who specifically goes where because it'll almost never work like it does on the range.
Right,
so
right.
let me set up a close contact and we'll try that. So bear with me. Here, I'll put us by the arsenal while we're.
Does anyone off the top of their heads know which setting I need to get rid of this damn Discord overlay?
It's in Discord.
Yeah, I've been digging for it. I just.
All right.
It do be like that.
Registered games.
Alright.
So there's the game overlay setting, and then right above that you'll see registered games, and then all of the games and you'll see Arma 3 now playing, and then you can.
Alright, I'm in my user settings window.
Activity settings. Scroll down. There's game overlay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so then it's registered games is the one that you're looking for.
Oh, thank you, sir. That took care of it.
Of course.
What's that guy doing with the law?
Seeing if there's ammo in it. There wasn't.
He's being judged red.
Should I get some medical supplies on me or negative?
You could. The spirit of this is to do the actual like fighting part. If one of us goes down, which we probably will, the objective is to get comfortable with like carrying them with us rather than trying to treat them right there. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So bear with me. I think the scenario is just about set up. Player allow damage true. Alrighty. That should mean that we're now playing for keeps. So let me teleport us to the start, and I'll set us up on our way. So bear with me.
If you guys didn't grab ammo, feel free to grab some to restock.
All right, here we go.
I like to imagine that hurts every time he does it.
All right, guys. So we're going to orient to the south. Our bad guys are all up in the hill. We're expecting heavy contact. So let's move in a column formation, and when we take contact, let's recognize that this is too much for us to win, and then we'll peel away from the contacts while suppressing them. All right? All right, injuries are on, so don't shoot your buddies. Ready?
Want me to double check that?
No, we're
I'm
good.
kidding.
All right, contrary, since you're close to the front, you got a machine gun, lead us off. Everyone else, column behind
I
him.
got
Let's
rear.
go.
Copy.
Yeah, okay.
That's goes.
Oh, contact front left.
Down.
Get on gun line, get on gun line.
Reloaded.
All right, too many of them.
last man.
Watch. Move it. That guy.
Reloading. Echo, last man.
Go, go, go.
Heretic last.
It's on the far front left. Pull back. Don't forget your last man call. Jet move.
That guy last man.
Heretic, last man.
Yeah, Roger.
I am burning 2 mags.
Last man stopped.
Yep.
That guy last man.
All right, this hill's a good spot. Everyone, bring what you got, head to the hill.
Right exit, slow.
All right. All right.
That was exciting.
So, did anyone get hit?
Yeah, twice.
Yeah, sausage
Chest, leg.
Okay. So we
I'm on
have
it.
one guy who got hurt. Anybody else get hit?
Surprisingly not.
I'm surprised I didn't.
So because we kept the fire up, their ability to shoot us went way the fuck down. There's fewer guys who are standing up to see us. The ones that are standing up, their aim is all the fucking way over the place, and they're taking shorter bursts before they go, okay, fuck this, lay back down and go finding cover. So suppression 100% works. We just fucking saw that. So that was the effect was good. Who felt that there was good smooth control the whole time? I did not. I felt like
No.
we kind of broke down a couple of times. Did anyone get left out there without a last man call where they're just kind of like, what do I do?
I think that was you, Citadel, right? Off
I
of
did
the-
at one
The
point.
initial pull at the beginning on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I was
think
trying to call for you. Could you hear me?
I could not. So this is another reason why we should all just carry the rifleman radio so that when you need just that extra bit of bark, you can just get on the radio and be like, "Gah, bah, bah." But yeah, this is why it's really important to give a name, last man. And who got good last man calls? Who remembers somebody being like, yeah, you know, so-and-so did it right? Anyone remember that?
Heretic was doing it.
Yeah. I could
Citadel was doing a
hear
good
that.
job.
I could actually hear him calling last man from like different parts of the formation, and it was cool because like he'd call it, and then that was who I saw running through the grass, you know, a second later. So it was really, really cool to see. Really important that when we do those, We're looking, we're acknowledging, okay, this person's next. The other reason is it kind of gives a sense of tempo, and without even realizing it, you're going to be checking on your battle buddy over and over and over again. If you start moving and, Aiko is no longer in the stack, doesn't mean that he's gone, but it means that I might want, if I'm in the back of the stack now, to take that extra second, look around and go, Aiko, where are you? And if Aiko's not answering and he's nowhere to be found, that's when you start grabbing people going, shit, where's Aiko? He's missing. And then you might need to make the decision to turn around, fight back into that contact, rescue your downed man, and get the hell out of there. Or if you're the TL and shit's real hairy, you might need to make the decision, there's nothing we can do for him. We have to break contact. We'll circle back later. But I think that is a great note to leave our practice for the day. Any questions on peeling, gunline, and just like the very, very basics of how we like to react to contact?
Say
Question.
comment on peels. We need to be using smokes more.
Yes, I didn't even
I was
mention
chucking
it,
smokes.
and you guys picked
Same.
up on that. So that was huge. So yeah, I think if somebody starts calling fallback, break contact, that kind of language, let's not make it too formal. That's when we need to be thinking, okay, I'm going to be peeling, I'm going to be popping smoke, I'm going to be blowing through a lot of ammo. And generally speaking, if you're the TL and you call fallback, that probably means the mission is a scrub. Start thinking about evac, resupply, all those like slow, boring things before you head back out to make contact with the enemy. Because you might need to evac, heal up, and then head back out, or do the long, boring job of waiting for an ammo drop or something. So, because yeah, who's got a lot of ammo left? I do not.
I have a half mag left.
I have one.
2.5.
Yeah.
I got 300 rounds and
One
Yeah, I got a
one
few.
Okay.
Rounder,
I
so-
started this
Well,
with 8 mags.
I have 800 rounds still.
Right. Some of us are out of ammo. Some of us carried enough ammo to turn our knees into sawdust. Either way, it burns through a lot of ammo, as we heard and saw. So, and yeah, that force that was on top of the hill was.
Your mic just cut out.
Was what?
Oh shoot! Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Got you now.
Hello. Yeah, I was saying the force on top of the hill was about 3 times the size of our own, and yet we were smoking them. There was a pile of dead bodies up there, so good job. Alrighty, let's call it and get going.
Yay.
Now we just gotta put it in practice.
Yeah.
Warlord gun.
Bio if you got it.
Yeah, I'm going to buy it. We'll be back.
Those are glorious.
I know, it's hilarious.
Channel switched.
Hi there, Frozen and Will. How you guys doing?
Oh no.
I
They
guess I'm
decided
not
we're
doing
too
well.
boring and they started playing Pal World.
It
Is
is
it?
pretty addicting.
I'm really excited by it. I want to see where it goes before I commit 1,000,000 hours to it.
Well,
But it
that's
does
okay. You
seem
only
fun.
need to do 1 or 2,000. It's fine.
Yeah, right.
I've returned.
All right, I'm gonna set up the mission and then I'm gonna bio. Be back in just a second.
You guys figured out your mic problems?
Yeah, we're all set. Appreciate you.
Cool.
Can
We just-
can I? Because I had to replace my motherboard. Can I get the little badge?
Ah, sure.
I appreciate you.
He's naked.
Yeah, a little bit. Grassy
Badges?
ass.
We don't need no stinking badges.
I assume you don't use the inbuilt login manager for TeamSpeak?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, you can make an account with TeamSpeak, and then wherever you log in with your
Oh,
computer, it keeps track of
yeah.
all of these things.
True. No, I do not.
I'm back. You guys are back.
Welcome back. Will says all the mic problems have been fixed.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah, we played around with the settings and he found the magical toggle.
So, 2 things we covered today while people are getting ready. One was how do we react to contact? Our default is, when you see enemy, shoot, get in a gun line. If the enemy is small in number, you take care of it. If you take too many casualties, about a fourth, you decide to move back if you're the team lead. And the second thing is how do you move back? We started doing a peeling maneuver backwards, which I'm assuming you both know already. So, cool.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
What's the mission today?
All right. Oh, I'm really bad at this. I don't deserve you guys as a group. I did update the scenario, and we have a new mission on Tanoa. The scenario is in game, but I just didn't post it to the briefing channel because I'm a silly Billy. There we go. So here is basically the situation. We're going back in, and this time it's a strict sabotage mission. There are 5 little like dugouts with drugs in them somewhere around the island. They've been marked. We need to hit and raid each one of those little spots in order to complete the day's op. The side missions are still in effect, so if we get effective air support, we'll be able to knock those out from the air while we're on the ground. And if not, we may just decide to tough through it and see if we can't get the job done, even with the enemy's assets in place. So yeah, any questions?
Sorry, I was pulling a bio. I just got back.
Sure.
I don't see it in the briefing channel. What are we doing?
No, because I'm terrible, and you guys deserve better mission makers. No, I just forgot to put it there. It's a sabotage mission. There's 5 sites we need to hit, and they're in remote little locations all over the island, and everything else, normal rules. Yes.
Cool. How many do we have? 10?
Yeah, we actually got a pretty good crew. I would strongly recommend that we get a 2-plane formation for those phantoms going, and or at least someone to take like a team leader or just someone who's responsible for picking a landing site actually out to the island to do a quick recon flight, then come back. Given the fact that we are starting late because we spent a lot of time on that other training, I think I'm pretty comfy with like helping us out somehow. Maybe like I'll just administratively knock out 1 or 2 of the targets to kind of speed things along. But yeah, that's what I think we should be doing here.
As an alternative, how about we not knock anything out and see what we can do tonight, and then next week we'll knock out what we do tonight administratively.
Oh, I see. Well, yeah, you're right. Because if we prep the battlefield tonight, so we take the next 2 hours and we just do all the side objectives, you're right. It'd be easy for me to just Zeus ping, 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 destroy those, and then we can go hit the main objective. So yeah, that's an option. I like that.
Woohoo!
Yeah. But yeah, just everyone's gone quiet, and that always makes me very nervous. Like people are unhappy with what they're hearing.
No.
Probably a lot of people.
I'm fucking
bioing.
stoked. Let's kill
Okay.
people.
Thank
Yeah.
God. Yeah, please.
I think
blow
we're
some
waiting
shit
on
up.
someone to step up for lead.
So
I would like to
Very
lead.
torn between
Oh,
leading
shit.
tonight or
Yeah.
being
Who said that they want to lead? Good, go
Jeb.
for it.
Jeb.
Nice.
Do it.
are you thinking you want to be? How do you want to
I-
compose the team?
Well, consider you said we have 5. I don't have a map in front of me, so I can't.
I
but
know this is like the worst slot up screen in gaming history.
Yes. Are these locations near each other? Or are they like very far away from each other?
They're as far away as you can get on St. George Island. They're all over the place.
Copy that. Okay.
The intent is that
Um,
each one is its own little raid kind of thing.
Yeah. My thought is we run a regular element and a vandal element, and use the vandal element to position close. Use the larger traditional element to establish fire superiority on the position, while vandal moves in, sets charges, and then flows out under cover of the It's the name of the Raven
Overwatch?
squad. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Does that make sense? I'm also I could see that, or 3 Vandal squads all kind of being little goblins.
One thing
Both.
that I did add, and it was by popular request, and it was a very good point. I made it so that anyone can request a rally point to be placed, not just the para hussars. However, if a player dies, the rally point resets. This is to make it so that you can't pre-place a rally point in anticipation of casualties. You have to, fight, maybe break contact, and only when you are in a stable position are you able to put the rally point down and have guys reinforce you. That's just so we kind of get that sense of like we're not connected, plugged directly into a support network.
Gotcha.
Alternatively, they'll have to be ferried in by helicopter.
Yeah. Yeah, and the helicopter is a little glitchy, right? And
Can be.
And it alerts everyone around when they're on
Correct,
their way
and
in.
it can be shot down as well.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I am down to fly tonight if you need a pilot.
Which is why I'm thinking maybe we get a human pilot, have him fly us in, and because that'll definitely make for a smooth landing. And here's the other thing: is don't forget the AI with those watchtowers up. They are gonna, it's a flip of the coin, sometimes ambush you when you land. So having a helicopter ready to just quickly evacuate you if you get ambushed is probably a really good idea.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Got it.
Are any of these objectives accessible by boat?
In theory, they all are, and boats are available. The one downside is I haven't made it so you can just zip right over, but honestly, it's like a 4 or 5 minute boat ride at top speed. It's really not that bad.
Yep.
So we could do a boat assault if we wanted to.
Yep. I have the map up from last week. Can you give me like the general areas that we're going to be looking at?
Yeah, so if you bring up the map, and this isn't a secret in game, so if we want to just slot up and move through, even if we double back, we can do that too. Would that help?
I guess I'm also kind of looking for suggestions from people if we want to do what I was saying, where we have like a kind of a squad that has a couple MGs providing overwatch for our sneaky boys that go in, or if we all want to go around doing secret scroll shit.
We just operate as a full phalanx, like a whole squadron of Pathfinders, and one of your Pathfinder elements is your heavy, and that's got fucking 2 MGs and a GL or some crazy shit like that. We could do that. But yeah, so basically, as far as purple objectives, nothing has changed. It is identical to the week before. The red objectives, like the actual story mission objectives, they're on the map and they're scattered all over the place. And it sounds like the plan is for us to just knock out the purple objectives tonight, and then next week when we regroup, I'll administratively knock out the purple objectives to simulate a continuous play session, and then we can go after the actual mission objectives.
Copy that. Yeah, I guess let's all pop into Vandal squads then, right?
All right.
Copy.
Do we want to have a human pilot anywhere?
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a good idea, to be able to pop in, assault a spot, and then get right out.
Right. And he can transition between airframes.
Oh, perfect.
So he can. There's nothing against him flying us out, coming back, getting a jet, and then if there's a transport need, flying back, getting a helicopter, whatever.
It will take time.
It will, but at the same time, it's like we'll figure it out.
Contra.
Yo. We're way down
Slot
there.
up.
Vandal 3, baby. You will be Vandal 3-2.
I don't know how to do sap with things, but we're here for it.
You know how to do normal explosives,
Can you place
right?
an explosive on a timer?
Yeah, I can do that.
Or a clacker, man. We don't have to do timers. We can just clack them off.
I never know what's different. I've been away for so long.
No, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't blame you, dude. I was gone for like a couple months. They were like, "Yeah, just defuse the IEDs," and I'm like,
Hey, that was a
I
good
defused
time.
A bunch of IEDs.
And they have
Because
wires
defusing
and
IEDs turned out to be
variants.
put a bomb next to it.
And there's
And you had to cut
Fine.
the wires in that sequence, so it's like
Yeah,
completely
yeah. You know how
new.
many wires we cut?
Typical GWAT experience.
there's no promise that there aren't IEDs in this game too.
Oh, hell
Okay.
yes.
No.
I expect
Alright.
punchy traps everywhere.
I
Hey,
got
now,
JDAMs for
The
that.
only explosives in this map are all professionally manufactured.
Yeah, fucking
Unfortunately.
1,104 bomblets. Per
Okay.
bomb.
There, let's push through, get the loading screen done, let everyone start gearing up, and then we'll go from.
Channel switched.
I mean, it looked like 3 of them were easily boat reachable.
The tracker camp might be a good option for a boat landing because it'll draw less. The one on the southwestern side.
Now, the AI in boat gun positions does not do very much. So, boat insertion and extraction might be good so long as we're not directly taking fire.
Yeah.
This is a really great cutscene.
Thanks, man. I actually worked really hard on it, and it came out great. Thank
I
you.
have noticed your
I was
cutscenes
also
are getting
gonna
better
say
and better.
something. It's good.
I kind of miss the burning building from Livonia.
Maybe it'll make a reappearance. Don't forget your camo paint.
Hey, Jeb.
Yep.
How
Makes
far
you-
away do you want me to shoot targets at?
Makes you less likely to
Or I mean,
get spotted by friendlies.
let me figure out what
True.
what we're.
Channel
Hey, that fixed it.
I know, so I'll get ready for like 300-400 meter range roughly.
Yeah.
Which arsenal are we using?
Pathfinder.
We're Pathfinders, so yeah, use the Pathfinder one.
Yeah, Pathfinder,
Pathfinder.
of course.
Pathfinder.
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 The
Pathfinder.
D&D version 4.
Not 2.0?
All right, well,
You don't
I'll
like
be back,
2.0?
boys. I'm just gonna yeet myself
3.0,
off the
yeah,
edge of this
3.75.
boat.
I was gonna say that.
God, that version sucked so hard.
What? Version 3?
Version 4.
4.
Oh,
3
yeah.
was 3 was good. Come on now.
3.5 was
was
good.
my favorite.
That's
yeah.
what most people remember. 3 was a. I love it to death, but it was a shit show. Nothing beats the insanity of friggin' second edition though with Thaco and crap.
Yay, Thaco.
I think. Yeah, I might stick with my submachine gun
Elf was a class. Did you do it? Never mind.
just so I can.
Do you object to me bringing a shotgun, Citadel?
I do not. Just make sure you've got plenty of ammo and I don't know, a sense of lethal aggression.
Lots of that, please.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got... Let's see, where is our ticket? There it is. Alright, I got 700 rounds belted.
Alright.
400 rounds. I've got 3 det blocks, 5 two-toppers.
Are we the designated MG team?
I'm
I'm
not
taking
sure
the
about-
40.
Designated.
I'm gonna prep the helicopter.
Yep. I think
Oh, I got the fancy ones. Okay. I can take an AMRAM And the, oh, okay. Maybe I should just use. Let's just have this. Do I have? Oh, I do not have any guns. Okay, that complicates things a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'll just...
Hey, that guy, do you read me?
Yep.
At all possible for you to do a recon flyover?
Yeah, I could probably work that out.
That guy, be advised, we're going to begin our infill because we have a bit of a boat ride. You'll see a circled area on the map. That'll be the main area we need recon on, but definitely see what you can see in that entire quadrant, the southwest corner. Over.
Copy. Oh shoot, this doesn't have any... Ugh. Well, it's LAV. We're gonna do
Contra will.
Okay.
That guy, are you okay?
Yeah. Got my helicopter.
Who was the person that decided to let us operate off of the USS Forrestal?
I thought that helicopter was gonna have seats, but it does not. Swoop. Make sure my riders are not recognized. Cool.
That is Ephraim done steering this way.
Which one of my teams has more heavy weapons? Alright, Heretics team. When we set up that overwatch position, that'll be your responsibility. Citadel and I will leave the secret squirrel boys.
Secret Squirrel Boys.
Thank you guys, Charlie, I'll be Alpha, and Citadel is Bravo. Roger, be Bravo. Citadel actually be pretty good with both.
the camp. Yep. It's actually more like here. Better check. Do I... Oh my god, I've been on the wrong fucking thing this whole fucking time. God damn it. Double check that. Lovely. This is Corsair. I'm back from the recon, ready for report.
Send traffic.
Your LZ is gonna look clear. I've got no movement in the immediate vicinity. I did locate that one camp. Stand by for grid ref. And Tracker camp is going to be approximate grid ref 094 mark 029er. About keypad 3 in that general location. You'll see it. It's going to be about it's going to look like a massive. What is it? Massive trench line with a some sort of turret in the center of it.
Do we want to see if we can't already get some naval gunfire on that?
That guy, are you able to perform CAS?
I'm in a AH-6 Little Bird, so I do have guns and rockets.
Lovely. Make sure that you got enough fuel to stay on station. If not, report back and then fly out when we make our initial assault. But if you can stay on station, then just wait there, and I'll let you know when we're gonna begin putting up positions.
Copy. I have about on station time of about 1 hour. In the meantime, I'm going to circle out here and see.
Good copy.
believe they got a new SAM site set up. Dark. Oh, God. Oh good, my eyes are dilating. I fucking hate IFR.
You getting up? I'm off. I'm moving to the green line. Give me a call out when everyone's off. Copy that. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for a minute or two to see if anyone wants to join our party. Alright, we're gonna hang out here for about a minute or two, see if we have any party crashers.
Getting a little bit closer so I can have better radio range.
Audible heading 140 in the distance. Yep, hold fire.
Let's see how dark this is on stream. pretty dark for me. Yeah, that's fucking dark.
Well, if conditions suck, we can use the rally point to bivouac.
My vision any better?
I feel like we have the advantage here.
Not really. I'm not comfortable using that night vision.
Contact to our immediate south. They're on us.
Sounds like they got contact. I'm not seeing any tracer fire.
Bravo.
We're gonna scrub this. We're scrubbing this infill back to the boat. Let's set up security on the beach, facing the south mainly.
Alright, MG team. Set up security.
Yep. Alpha, Bravo to the boat.
Roger, Bravo, on the boat.
Why are they breaking up? I should be almost on top.
MG team all in.
Good to go. Take us home.
Someone's at the boat. I wonder if that's what I'm hearing. Those ships, I should specify. God, fuck these Gen 1s. Way too fast. I want to check out this, Holy lag. What the fuck? Let's try that again, this time without the lag. I hate flying IFR. Keep it about 60 knots.
Bravo. Back to the boat.
Those are all just statues. They're on the move. Looks like they're gonna attempt this again. Try to keep my distance. Don't want to alert the enemy. Christ, it is dark. Because it's raining. There's no moonlight.
Alpha Charlie, follow Bravo. Bravo, take us due east.
You can be close enough for radio range, but not too close to alert the enemy to my presence. Though they can probably hear me.
It will slow it down. We got a long train behind you.
What other aircraft do we have? Guns a go-go, little birds, Chinooks, Kiwis, Nanos.
Take a little break, see if we notice anything. One group right now, hang on.
Good God, there's the last sights.
The minute you hear something, give a full squad hold. We're stepping up and moving along.
Oh, I suppose this is good IFR practice. This will not be an interesting stream. The sun should be rising soon. It's 12 degrees. More like 13, 14 degrees.
Alright, let's make your heading about 55,055.
Will, did you copy?
Yeah, I got it.
Raj, on you, brother. It will halt. Bearing check.
Yep, my bad.
Where's the sun?
Okay. Confirming 0, you want it 0, 5, 5.
055.
Roger, we're on it.
Halt. Can you guys hear audible to our north? Alright, go ahead and lay down.
Oh my god, I forgot. We have like a turbulence
Advised.
mod.
Audible contact. Heading 160.
I forgot we had that mod. I was like, why am I wobbling?
Citadel, before we get moving, you mark our approximate position right now on the map.
I'll just do laps around this little island here. It's not the island they're on, but it's well within range.
Where are you? If you take up you can copy my map. I can see it. Roger. I think we see it.
are good to proceed. We're going to move to the east, but we're going to move north, north another 30 meters, and then trek east. I believe audible I heard is from target location. Roger, we'll move north, sir, and east.
Probably got about like 5 minutes till the till Twilight. Be advised, we're about 5 minutes from Twilight.
Good copy. This is Vandal 00 to that guy.
Call me Corsair.
Good to meet you, Corsair. How we doing on that status of that pass?
Sorry, you're breaking up. Say again?
Status of cast.
I'm on standby, about 40 minutes left on fuel.
Good copy. We're going to try and attack just after Twilight. Same function with this.
Copy on all.
Now, Fox, where you at? Thought I was right behind you. Alpha Bravo in position. Hey, Fox, did you turn north? I did. I'm going to turn east to follow us from there.
Wobbling and so slightly.
Soft contact. To the south of our position. Copy that, I hear that too. We need to make sure Charlie Squad's home before we keep Contact close, 30 meters, 180 south. Hey Fox, you up? You will find a position based on field line. Get Bravo, and lead. No, get up. Citadel's down. Get up. Alright, who else is up? Contra up. Yeah, we'll up. Ultra. Not too bad. Let's get Night Fox back to position, get down to rally point so we can reinforce. Alright, I got bearing on here. Taking for Bravo. I'm going to put a rally point down. Good copy, thank you. I was trying to figure it out. Going down now. Minus 35 seconds. Good copy.
The life of Cass. Circling an area. Waiting to be called in. fair, not much I could do in the Phantom either. So we should be... The sun should be rising any moment now.
Step off east again. Yep, when we do.
Guess it wasn't 5 minutes to Twilight. Guess it was more like 10 minutes.
Traffic actual. Contact close. West-ish. Get in here. 2-man patrol there. Traffic 0, 15 meters. Charlie, stop digging. South. Wait one. Vandal Bravo actual status. Vandal 0 to the Corsair 1. Begin cast run on target location.
Copy, I'm gonna need a flare over that location.
I repeat, this is Vandal 140. This is Vandal 0 to Corsair 1. Begin cast run on target location.
This is Corsair, I copy your fire mission. I need some marker on the target. Can't see shit. They're way too fucking close. I'll just do the show force.
Fox, you up?
Bravo, how copy?
I copy you. How many?
Heading's hit.
We are in the shit. We don't think we're going to be able to relay accurate position of your cast target other than our own position where we need help. How copy?
Copy. Mark your position. Give me direction.
Stand by. We can hear you. Do you think you'd be able to spot some purple smoke?
It's gonna be tough, but yes.
You can put some tracers vertical. We're also deploying the red flare.
I tally your position. I can follow your tracers. How close is the enemy? You want rockets or miniguns? You want rockets or miniguns?
The flare and the smoke is friendly position. We have hostiles to the east, to the south. Do you copy?
I copy. Enemies to the east and south of the marked friendly position.
Copy. Marked friendly position is under attack from the Echo. We need it within about 200 yards Echo of that location.
Copy. In hot, danger close, rockets.
Good effect. Repeat. I say again. Good effect. Repeat.
Copy. Setting up. Corsair 1, in hot, danger close, rockets. Black on rockets.
Copy. I think you got him. Go RTB. Roll hold here. Out.
Copy. Corsair RTB for rearm. Out. Okay.
Alright, guys. Alright, sound off. Have a padding. Stop. And by trees, I mean back here by Echo.
Radios are really dependent on line of sight. I was losing them through those trees. Alright, let's make this rearm quick. I think I caught they're moving west. They're heading away from that target position. Check that tail. We're clear, let's go. Ground team, this is Corsair.
Corsair, this is ground team, send traffic.
I am back on station. Endurance estimated about 30 minutes. I've got full up on miniguns and rockets on station, ready for tasking.
Good copy. Waiting for tasking. We are currently exfilling.
Copy.
We're going direct west.
Oh, don't start doing this. I hate that rendering bug. God, they are hiding that well. Wow. Let's go recon the town. Might be where they're heading. Not seeing any obvious movement.
Vandal 0 to Corsair 1. How copy?
10 for Corsair.
Can you maintain security around our boat on the coast? We're making our way to it now.
Copy. Doing flyovers. I'm not seeing any obvious movement.
Close to the road, close to the boat,
North of our boat infill.
I got some gunmen shooting at me by your boat. Am I free to engage?
Weapons free.
Copy. And hot west to east guns.
Contact behind us, eastward.
Heel west, heel west, heel west. Raj, moving.
Fucking fog.
Dead.
I have no idea if I got him or not. I hear him. There's somewhere down there. I see smoke. I see blood. Their camouflage is really working. Damn. Trying to bait them, but they're not taking it. So either I killed them or they're hiding.
Guys, smoke if you got him.
We lost a second member. We have 2 dead bodies now.
I've got the other.
Fuck, dude. I cannot. Okay, there they are.
Let's all get down to the beach so Corsair can spot us and engage the hostiles.
I have eyes on you. Are you all together?
Deb, sound off. Where'd you go? Alright, everyone rally by the boat. Rally by the boat. Just break what you got and get to the boat. Red Fox is getting aboard the boat to provide gun support.
Watch your guys' north. There was some enemy in that direction. I have no idea if I killed them or not.
Well, if you didn't, that just did.
Alright, I'm gonna start raking this tree line.
get in the boat.
If you're not out of that tree line, sound off, because I'm not lucky.
Leaving.
Shit, that's not good.
As per your call for Jeff, if you're on the island, let us know.
Thank you for the help, Corsair. I think you're good to RTB.
Yeah, copy. I'm not doing so hot.
Saved our bacon out there.
Every day. Damn, the fog. It's a good thing I'm not doing that Phantom again. Of course, I say that they're gonna put me in the Phantom. There it is. Let's get some vehicles on here.
Other side.
Actually, before I do that, I better check. I saw a car over here. You can still see the tail. Oh, okay, I better stay away from it. So what are you? What? I can drive this? I need a repair kit. I wonder what shot me. This little thing. Alright, is this fully fueled? Yeah. Did he add? I don't think he did. That is unfortunate. That's fucking.
Because I hate having to arm them every single time.
Yeah, it's not great.
I wonder if it would be a way to make the script so that they basically function as a fragmentation grenade, so you use it as a throwable.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Hi, that guy. Welcome.
I kind of need my helicopter repaired, and I don't have access to repair kits.
Oh. That's an oversight. I'm sorry.
Is there a way to get just like loose ammo that I could top my mags off with, or no?
There's
can
a
combine
mod that
mags.
does that, but you can also just repack your mods or mags.
Yeah. Yeah, but
You
that
wanna learn
takes
how to
them
do that?
out
I
of
can teach
other
you.
mags. That takes them out of other mags.
Yeah.
I'm looking for new ammo.
Oh, get new
Oh,
from
yeah,
Dragon
he
Ball.
wants
carrying
like,
loose
he
rounds?
wants green mag. That's what he wants.
Just carry more mags.
There's a mod that does that, but it's kind of glitchy, so we don't use it.
Got it.
Yeah.
It probably for the best. He's right. Carry more mags is probably the correct answer.
Always. Anyway, I'm back.
How much is enough in ammunition? There's not. There's not enough.
Always need more.
Carry one extra mag for every minute of travel to the target zone.
No way.
That's actually not a bad metric.
Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I don't...
60 mags with you?
Yes.
Only if you're
If
traveling
that's what
for
it
an hour.
takes.
Alrighty.
Move faster.
Yeah, this radio is fucking heavy, man, but if it keeps the cast coming, it's worth it. So yeah, do me a
where's that
favor.
radio?
Would you mind jumping in and let me know if I get on the cast channel, if you pick that up on your vehicle radio?
This one doesn't appear to have a rack.
Oh, no shit.
I'll double check, but I don't believe. Oh no, there is.
Yeah, here, let me
You can
get on the
always
cast
put
channel.
your radio on there too.
And actually, this
carry
one
it on.
actually uses your guys' radio, unlike the
Perfect.
old Phantom one.
Okay, so can you set to like Platoon Net 1 then?
Yeah.
Give me a hello on that.
And I think I gotta remember to hit use on this one. Radio check.
Yeah, that works.
Cool.
Nice.
Perfect.
What? Citadel, what radio should I get? The 117?
Yeah, so you're gonna want a backpack radio, or you designate a radio man, because these things are so fucking big and bulky and heavy. You might only want to have one designated radio man with, with the backpack, and everybody else carries the chintzy little 343s, the walkie-talkies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The radio guy uses a G11. They're not really going to be undergunned at all.
Well, do I have a volunteer to be our radio operator?
I don't mind doing it, but as a team lead and the radio operator, it gets a bit much. I'm not able to direct my boys while we're fighting.
Well,
How many do we still have?
If we're all traveling as a super team, that might not be as bad.
Yeah, I think we're super team now.
Okay.
7 people, so we're good.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then I'll definitely do that. And let me just save my kit here. I like how I got it set up.
By the way, Citadel, question.
Sure.
I've noticed I have access to a lot of laser guided munitions. Do you guys have access to a laser designator?
It is the 90s. I don't think we do, which I should probably change. Because it's supposed to be the 90s.
Me.
Yeah, so I think I'll add that in. That's a really good point. Keep a running list of the shit I need to add. Repair kits and this and that and the other thing.
A laser guided munition, that would have been super cool during that last engagement.
Yeah.
How many people can you fit in like a Huey or anything like that?
I honestly cannot remember.
Okay, because
I'd have to go and check.
Can't a little bird carry like 7?
A little bird.
UH4 7. Yeah.
A little bird. Let's see. 1, 2, 4.
Little bird 6.
6. I can carry 7 passengers and a little bird if someone gets in a co-pilot seat.
Well, it's up to the team lead, but that might be a good way to infill.
Let's do it.
I mean,
He said, "Let's do it. Let's do it."
I don't think there's going to be a place where we can really put down near the tracker camp.
Even if it's just the beach again, that'd be a hell of a lot faster than
Are
the boat.
we going to hit the tracker camp, or are we going to hit one of the actual objectives we need to hit?
That is one of the objectives.
The plan is for us, I think, this week to just knock out as many of the purple things as we can, and then next week I'll just administratively catch us up since we had a late start.
Okay.
Catch us up on the one that we've taken out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, took
It's
down
something.
2.
Considering we only
this
have
is also
towers.
the hardest one.
Oh, okay.
The tracker camps is the hardest one.
Yeah, we took down the watchtowers with the exceptional
They
one.
come back. The purple ones keep coming back.
Considering that we have a half hour until end of game time, and the tracker camps is probably going to require a lot of little contact all coming into it, we might want to select something else, like one of the 2 AAA stockpiles. That should be.
I land you right on top of the SAM site and you just detonate it.
Yeah, man.
Let's do it. If you can get us in there, I'll do it.
Well, hang on. We are still responsible for getting our casualties back out. So, I mean, I don't mind striking the SAM site, but let's just keep in mind that if it's a little too hot, because I didn't make us read it today, but it is something that we're seeing in the situation that like unreclaimed casualties is causing problems at home politically, and if we want to keep on our mission, we need to make sure that we're a little more sanitized out there.
How many did we leave?
Last time?
Just 7.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, it was
and
a lot.
it's gonna work into the story too.
Well, I know last time we did, but this time, how many?
0.
Yeah, we recovered everyone.
Yeah.
I think directly because of that react to contact drill that we did beforehand. That was good.
So all right then. Let's because I think pretty sure one casualty was me and the other was Jeb. So yeah. Back to the beach.
Sure.
If we're gonna hit the same target, I mean, it resets. They're not like learning, right?
Correct.
So
So we could literally execute the same plan.
I like Aiko's plan.
What's Aiko's plan?
He's suggesting that we land due south of the camp and assault it head on like a bunch of Chads.
Okay.
and have Cass light up that position on our way in.
Yeah, because holy shit, I can't wait to show you the stream. They were just lighting us up, completely suppressing our shit, and then you came in with those rockets, and it went fucking quiet.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I was in capped listening to the entire thing, and I was saying like I'm very mad. I'm like I can't see this happening.
You can when you're in the death cam.
I wasn't dead.
No,
I was
he
in
He was
cap.
black.
Oh, he
so,
is in cap.
Yeah. All right, then let's spool up and get to it. Do you need me to delete this little bird so you can get a bench bird?
Yeah. So
Can we keep both?
Yeah, I'll just move it to the back of the carrier. So stand by.
let me spawn one first so it doesn't, blow up.
Sure.
MH6. Okay.
Alrighty, here. Let me put this one over there, or unless you want us to go over there. How do you want to do it? It's your helicopter.
It don't matter to me. Just be careful with my baby,
Okay, I'll put them both on the carrier just so they're in a predictable spot.
Also, if you look at the side of the carrier, you can see the one that blew up. It's kind of freaking out.
I saw a piece of it.
Yeah, I
on
just
the,
added
on
and
the
deleted
deck.
it. So.
If you also want to delete that Blackhawk that's there, I thought it had seats in it, but it does not.
Yeah, the gun ones do. Ah!
He blew up something.
Rip.
My baby!
Is that going to be written about back home?
Well, now you can respawn the helicopter if you wanted.
The joke about it being the Forrestal was supposed to be a joke.
I'm gonna. You didn't hear anything. Stop picking on me.
Which carrier are we going to?
Which one blew up?
The Blackhawk
AH.
and the Gunbird.
You said you need somebody in the co-pilot?
Yep.
Yeah, someone's got to cozy up.
Alright, that's fine.
I won't mess with your controls.
Just fucking swat the fucking controls. Just yeah.
Both
Just
MGs on one side. We're gonna be heavy.
Start fucking pulling on the rotor brake, Just
Hey
hey,
guys,
what's this do?
one of you who's
Don't
on the right hand
remind
side,
me.
can you hop off so we can balance out the machine guns?
Oh yeah,
Sounds
Eiko,
good.
why don't you swap out with him?
Nice.
Have you seen that video of the passenger that went to grab
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, man.
I would have
Nah.
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, not a fan. That would have been me immediately landing and just throwing everything I had in the cabin at you.
Just fucking handcuff him to the seat.
No, this kills us. No.
They're all on, right? Yeah.
Just remember, if you're ever in an aircraft, if it's painted a bright color, don't touch it.
Copy that. Will not touch the thing.
What? It's a little windy out here.
We really need America fucked
Yeah, but
That
we're
guy's gonna do it.
Corbec,
Or
so...
fortunate son.
up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll only do that in a UV.
Yeah. And in Vietnam. Hey, that guy, where's the air brake in this thing? I want to see if it works.
It doesn't look like it's modeled in here.
I don't think it is. I was looking for it, and I was like, air brake. I don't think Little Bird is... Yeah, they did have them. I just don't remember.
Well, if you have talked to them right here, that's close enough.
Oh, jeez.
You're welcome. Air brake, brake in. And then now there's
I'm fucking redlining this bitch.
Yeah, you are.
30 seconds.
Are we going down to LZ chat?
Yeah.
LZ chat.
Let's get both MGs up front. Let her assault north.
Have fun. Who's still in here? Alright.
All out. We got whistles. We're in an ambush. Hey, whistles, whistles. Can you hear them? Which direction?
You want me heading back for the cast, or you want me to rain on station?
Head back for cast. Okay, Bossman says head back for cast.
Copy. ETA 5 minutes. Time for some hot shit.
Contact 30 meters front. Corsair, this is Vandal, how copy?
Got you 5x5.
Belay the cast order, we need evac. Can you come back to LC chat and pick us up?
On my way. See, I fucking do it.
Time to go up. Back. I cannot feel one from the cockpit. North. Plenty of contact right here.
Approaching LZ.
Sound Contra, Saucer's got him. Head back to the last man. Helo is down. Move to the helicopter.
Okay.
Can't get over it.
Mind the tail.
Gold is in.
Lucas, Ben. We're all in.
Alright, listen.
Ah, fucking DeVito. I knew we were coming.
Alright.
Hey, do you want to try and hit the detour and do the AAA site?
Hey, go. Hey, Pop. Can you give me an IV? Copy? Thanks.
Well, now what?
But I could kiss you, Sauce.
back and maybe we just go for, I don't know, one of the watchtowers at this point, or maybe we fucking like fast rope in, just cut the canopy.
That sounds like it's going to have deleterious effects on our long-term campaign, though.
It probably will. All right, maybe we land to the east over here, make our way in. I like that.
Or to the north.
Yeah. Either one. So.
One way of getting free drugs.
That's the best kind of drugs, Echo.
Free ones, yeah.
Pack your mags while we got the time.
OC's
My
like
mom
right
told
here.
me if somebody offers you free drugs, you say thank you. Drugs are expensive.
Yep.
All right,
My
we're
dad
coming in.
always.
I mean, that is what the Derek acronym stands
Where the
for.
fuck is it? Here it is.
I've never heard that one.
Drugs are really expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. All right, let's tighten it up.
Good luck.
Up and out.
Target location should be due west of us. West-northwest.
Copy, you want to go?
Yeah, let's get out of this opening.
I'll try to grab the Casper. I did not fucking hear what he said. Love the paint job on these things. Ugh. This is Corsair on
correct.
station with guns and rockets, waiting for ready for tasking.
Raj, we copy that you are on station. We are in contact. Stand by. Hey boss, Corsair's up. Where do you want him?
Task them to the contacts to our immediate west, towards our target.
Copy, you want to work it to our west.
Copy, yes.
Corsair, this is Vandal. Got a tasking for you.
Send tasking.
We will mark friendly positions with purple smoke. We have hostiles west, I say again, west of our position, about 200 meters. How copy?
Copy. Any positions 200 meters west of purple smoke. Corsair 1-1.
Scratch that last. We do not have purple smoke. I'm working on it with my buddies. We are deploying purple smoke now. We found one.
Copy. Searching.
Corsair, be advised, we are having difficulty deploying it because of the canopy. We'll keep trying.
Copy, man.
That's probably enemy position. I see Willie Pete has been deployed. Where are you in relation to that?
Saw one to the northwest.
That last round of Willie Pete is to the west of our position, about 50 yards.
Copy. I tally your purple smoke.
Copy, I threw the smoke into the Willie Pete because I knew you could see it. That purple smoke is about 50 yards to our west.
Copy. Stand by. I'm being engaged by some heavy machine gun.
Drag out far northwest.
Where the fuck's that coming from?
That box just got hit.
I gotta give these guys support. Fuck.
Hey Jeb, where are you at? Where do you want us to do?
Begin pushing west. Task with attacking the targets to our north.
Raj, I'll get over. Corsair, this is Vandal. How copy?
Copy.
Change of plans. We are now moving to the location you saw the purple smoke. We have contacts to the north. I say again, we are moving to the location where you saw the purple smoke, and we have contacts to the north within 100 meters of our position. How copy?
Good copy on all.
Anything north of that last position that you saw marked with purple smoke is likely hostile. Out. Alright, it's been vector.
Alright, let's pick it up. Let's move out of this area.
Copy that, vaguely west.
Airspace is fucking hot.
Shots from the north.
They're south of us now.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Northwest down.
Jeb, I don't mean to be a party mooper, but we might need to evac.
How many do we have down?
Right now I think we're all up and we are surrounded.
Copy.
Negative, conference done.
And be advised, I spotted a roadblock block with 2 trucks with heavy machine guns. I'm trying to take care of that.
Raj,
Let's return to original LZ.
you mean Chad or Sigma?
Sigma.
Raj. Corsair, Van, back to LZ Sigma, out.
Copy.
We got 3 Cat 5.
I'm RTB to grab that transpo.
Yeah, please do.
Be advised, you're gonna have AAA trucks in this town of Balearic. Fuck me. So that's a broken tail rotor. This is Corsair. I'm spooling up and make my way over. Oh, they better not be dead. Corsair. Which LZ are you guys at? Vandal, this is Corsair. Do you copy? Vandal, this is Corsair on short range. Do you copy? Is anyone left alive down there? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. Fuck off. Cannot catch a break today. He didn't have to rub it in our faces, God. Oh, I did get switched.
Kills with the shotgun.
I actually managed to kill a AAA gun.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, those ones shooting at me from the woods, and I just launched a salvo into the woods.
Oof. Oh man, that was nuts.
It's not right, but my favorite missions are always the one where we all die.
I love them.
I have the most fun.
I like it when like we lose, but it isn't just like an Arma death. It's like you're actually like going out fighting. You know? It's like if it was just like headshot, 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 I'd be like, okay, that's dumb. But the fact that they had to work to get us, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
At one point, my weapon went dry, so I switched to my sidearm, and I'm like staggering around, like, "Come and get me, you motherfuckers!" And I shoot a dude, you know.
Well, I can't wait to see your point of view.
I streamed the whole thing.
There's there was a moment on the second infill when we were all quiet and we were just in a column, and I was like looking around and through the night vision, just surrounded by trees and everything. That was a really cool moment. That whole like long walk in before we got contact.
Yeah, I love those. It's so tense.
The very first guy on that very first contact on the beach, he almost ran into me.
When you shot him, he collapsed onto me. I'll try to get the point in the stream here because I know we were chatting it up for a while. But yeah, like let me.
Oh yeah, don't forget you have a clip function in YouTube. If you hit the clip thing and you basically take a snippet of it and.
How do I do that?
Share it.
Oh, I see. Clip. Okay. So let me find it because that was sick as hell.
Keep in mind, your clips are limited to only 1 minute.
That's okay.
So was my life.
No, that's when we're doing the bivouac. So we were still on the beach. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, let me.
Roll for perception. I saw that when we did
Yes.
the stop.
Night
Look,
Fox
listen,
replies
smell.
1.
I would have liked for us to have stopped a couple more times, but I also wanted us to get in there and get fighting. Do you think we were spotted just because the direction when we started tracking east, we were essentially walking like uphill, and they just probably had a better position on us up the hill?
I don't know. I mean, they've probably got patrols that are all around that camp.
Mm-hmm.
And
I can't share clip. I'll figure it out later.
I
Oh,
just
add a
expect
title.
There's a pretty high density of enemies everywhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're always going to take contact. It's just tough.
Maybe if I like see the mission file and I just see the number of people there, I'll have a better idea of the density. But maybe it's better if I don't.
You can't find it because I think it's randomly spawning it in as we are playing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's all procedural.
So he doesn't know where the people are either.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. I basically spent about like a week and a half of my life just developing an entirely new enemy spawning system. So I can set up like where they spawn in general terms, what kind of troops they are, what their behaviors are. Yeah, I have no idea what happens when we touch down. It like I'm not joking when I say it's random whether or not there's an ambush.
That is pretty cool.
3 out of 3 will be ambushed.
I'd ambush me so hard.
That's do you want to go down the list about things?
Yeah, highs and lows. Yeah, here, let me get the thing back up here. Yeah,
Jeb.
so Jeb, my chair. Jeb, highs and lows, brother. What was the high point of today, and what was the low point? What's something that we could, as a team, or just administratively, fix for next time?
High point was that second infill, making it all the way in, and our initial kind of handling of contact and the plan to wait for you to re-infill and then keep on moving. Everything up to that was like a high point. That I think that was well executed. Everyone kept good security. The low point was getting domed, just walking in the middle of the street trying to hold cover. Yeah, but I don't know. Feels like we're maybe missing like some hardware to solve this problem, but I might just feel that way because I died like 2 times.
All right, Contra, highs and lows, brother.
The whole thing was great. I had a blast. For a low, I was running up the hill. I just shot like 5 people, and they're like, "All right, we're going back to the exfil." And I turned around and get shot in the back. That kind of chafed. Can we get the bayonet for the 1897 added to the arsenal, please?
Oh my God, yes. Why isn't that in there?
I think I'm the only one who uses it on a regular basis, but I love that thing. Especially in the jungle. No contest.
Read a transgenerational strike.
My pappy killed Germans with this gun in the Great War.
All right, I'm throwing ideas in the mission mod making thing. So if you got more improvements, just throw it in there. Oh, that's right.
Anything else, Contra?
This was just kind of funny, but everybody was like, "Oh, where's Contra? Where's Contra?" I could hear all your voices in local, and then Sauce finally found me.
Yeah, we were a good ways away from you.
Yeah,
I heard you say you got hit, and then I was like, oh fuck! It was like he said he got hit, like, and now we don't hear him, like, and I thought that you had like went down immediately, but it's a good thing that you were still alive at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to remember to, because I completely forgot to lower my voice when I got on the beach the second time. So I was basically running around going, "Hey guys, let's be stealthy!" And I'm confident that didn't help our chances of survival. So I need to remember to do that.
Yeah, it's really hard to resolve targets in the jungle.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
why it's the jungle.
That's why it's the jungle.
That's why you carry lots of mags and lots of frags.
I'd like to point out that the Uzi does take dudes down pretty reliably. So I mean, if you're looking to, change it up so that you can kind of have a little more sustained fire rather than impactful fire, you may want to look into that Uzi.
Is the MP5 potentially on the table?
I could totally swap the Uzi out for an MP5. I hadn't, just because, like, realistically, the MP5 is kind of expensive. But if we are serious that we would rather have MP5s and do that, I could totally swap it out. Were the MP5s like really used a lot, like in the field? Because I
bring back the Swedish K.
Let's finish the list before we.
That's a good
get
point.
into it.
Sorry, I got distracted.
So High Point, kind of like Contra. I think the whole thing was a lot of fun. I mean, the contact was a lot, but I think that's why it was fun. Low Point, I think just the first go around when we weren't all on the same squad, so you couldn't see everyone on the same squad radar. But that was that's not much of a low point. As far as other thoughts or suggestions, I've brought these up before, but listening to some of the old SOG guys on podcasts has always been useful. That's why I take so many frags with me, because that's IRL what they did. And I don't know if this would work in Arma, but we might try, because we know we're getting tracked, but try doing some J-hooks so that we can set up ambushes on the trackers. I know it's tough in the jungle because we can't really see much, and I think that's as much a factor of Arma and it being a video game as anything else, but maybe something for us to consider in the future.
That tactic 100% works. I can tell you, as the guy who understands the code under the hood, when you're being tracked and evading, throwing like J's into your, dog-legging it back and forth will absolutely increase the odds that the guys following you lose your trail.
Cool.
What about single file?
That will also help. So basically, how the system works, just to peel back. Actually, no, let me get that guy going, and then I'll explain it when we're all done.
The only thing I have is High Point was the CAS missions. It was very interesting flying just above the treetops, trying to locate you guys. Your camouflages definitely work, let me tell you. Because I could see the tracers, I can see the explosions, but I do not see any infantry inside the underneath the canopy. Low Point was probably circling out at sea in the dark for like 20-30 minutes, maybe an hour. That was boring, interesting. But I don't know. I can't imagine doing too much more in the fighter jet. But yeah, I guess I can get with you with. I do have some questions about the weather system. You said that it is random, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing I'm just getting unlucky with the fog.
What I might do is I might try to set the fog to be thinner, so that even when it is at, because I've got limits to what it can do, so maybe I'll set it to just try to be thinner, not just less, so that it's more hazy than like fogged in, unless it's really unlucky.
Yeah,
because that happens a lot even in testing, and I'm like, that might happen too frequently.
Yeah, I just wish the game simulated how the sun burns off the fog, you know?
Yeah. Well, then yeah, like I said, I'll try to make it more haze than fog, because that is kind of detrimental to the fun.
Cannot land on that carrier with that fog.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's it for
I
me.
have nothing else to add. Everything is good. Everything has been said. It was
Night
fun.
Fox.
I think that was pretty great. A couple of tactical choices that we missed up, like we didn't have any way to actually signal the helicopter with a flare or smoke. I don't even think we had a grenade launcher until the third mission. High point was, in my mind, actually getting on the boat and having a very hot extract that we didn't lose anybody else. Low point, I'm not actually sure that I really had one.
Yeah. High point for me, honestly, was calling in that Cass, and I'm trying to find it in YouTube too. Was calling in the Cass and just like I said, having those rockets hit and just everything go fucking quiet. That was sick. Low point for me, honestly, was just knowing that guy is just out there in the dark, circling with not a whole lot to do. That, like, if there was a low point, it was knowing that was happening. Kind of sucked. I think as far as guys on the ground, continuing to develop like our squad tactics, like, hey, let's all stay together for situational awareness, because like we have the tools for a reason. The game is not perfect; it is a video game, so we have those tools for a reason. So that is a thing. Making sure, and then making sure our loadouts are good amongst each other, that we are actually all carrying what we're going to need, and then just making sure the comms work, because it took me a little while to realize that I didn't have our air cover on the same radio that I expected them to be on. So I'm sitting there calling them like, why the fuck aren't you picking up? Oh, I got to use this other one, So stuff like that I think would be good. That if you're going to carry it, make sure you know how to use it. And I did not. I did not make those checks, and as a result, it cost us time. So, and then yeah, for the tracker system, really, really quick, how it works is players, as you move along, you are leaving invisible tracks behind you. They are an actual physical, well, not a physical, but they're an actual thing in game. Like I can see it as Zeus. If the AI happens to be flagged as a tracker and they pass close to your tracks, they can pick up your trail. That's when they'll do the thing where they raise their gun and they shoot into the sky, and then they run in the general direction that the tracks are pointing. So if you're in a straight line, what they'll do is they'll run in the general direction they're pointing, then find more tracks, shoot in the air, run in the direction the tracks are pointing, repeat, repeat, repeat until they catch up with you. If you're doglegging, then you can basically do a thing where, like, let's say you're running, and you bank 90. If you're lucky, what'll happen is you'll do that at a point when the tracks just before, like, or rather just after the track gets like dropped, you have no idea. There's no way to game it. You just have to hope it works out that way. And what that means is the enemy will find it, get thrown way off course, run in that direction, not find any tracks, and start looking for tracks and not find any. If you're unlucky, it'll find that you turned 90 degrees, follow those tracks. But if that's why you'll do multiple dog legs during an evasion maneuver, because odds are good that one of those will either throw them off the trail so bad they lose you, or throw them off so bad that it takes so long for them to catch up that they might as well have lost you.
Oh, cool. So what I was thinking is you do a J-hook. So you travel and then you loop back like 20, 30 meters so that you're parallel to your original path. And then that sets you up to be able to ambush whoever's tracking you.
That is an option, because they'll run along your straight line, run, and then you're J-hooked and waiting to ambush. So they haven't even made it to the tracks that you made when you J-hooked. So they're still running, following the old tracks. And all of it is time-based, so that there's a little bit, it's not, there's a little bit of wiggle room in there if they like find your new tracks if you J-hook, but ultimately they tend to find the old tracks first.
So that might affect our tactics and also might affect how many suppressed weapons we want to take.
Right, because now we can effectively silence those tracking groups. And if you can kill the tracking group, they're typically pretty big, but if you can kill the tracking group, that means that you're no longer in contact with the enemy. And if you're out of contact, those tracking groups won't spawn anymore. So, you can it's one way of sort of disarming the enemy contact. The other reality is I do have them pretty dense out there. They're just kind of everywhere. So I might spread them out a little bit so that they're not just all in one spot kind of thing. But other than that, I think I'm going to more or less leave the difficulty unchanged.
Interrogative.
Yeah.
On the tracking groups, is the entire group flagged a tracker, or is there just one or two people in the group that's flagged
The
a
entire
tracker?
group for now.
Okay.
It is, in theory, possible to make it so only one guy is, and then you can pick off the tracker. But just the script just works smoothest that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I think this means that we might want to consider going slower and taking toe poppers.
Yeah.
How about procs claymores?
I'm down with that.
All right,
Especially for yeah.
I had one, but I never got a chance to drop it.
The obviously the toe poppers are super tiny. I think real life they were about the size of like a can of tuna, so you could just pile a whole bunch in there. And then the bigger ones are obviously more effective, but much more space and weight consuming. So yeah, we'll play around with it. We can also the training range is always up. You can always log in as admin and Zeus yourself some bad guys and experiment. I would encourage everyone to do that. Grab a buddy, get on there, Zeus some scenarios, and just experiment so that when we're in game, we've got a little more knowledge.
Also, the Zoo password is not a secret. It's Omega caps lock.
Yeah,
everything cap. That's
to log in as the admin. Yeah, it's Omega caps.